Now see this problem. A and B are partners sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 5:3. The balance sheet is given. After the balance sheet, they told that they admitted C as a new partner on 1st April 2017 for 1/3 share. Terms are given. C is to contribute rupees 86,000 as his share of capital. It means C is bringing capital rupees 86,000. Goodwill of the firm is given. It means C is not bringing any cash for goodwill. We have to adjust the goodwill in partners capital account. Land and building and machinery, these assets are revalued. In fourth adjustment, revaluation of debtors is given. In fifth adjustment, that is adjustment E, one asset previously written off is now brought in. In adjustment F, they told us to provide prepaid insurance. In adjustment G, there is revaluation of creditors, and in the next adjustment, revaluation of investment. They told us to prepare revaluation account, partners capital account and balance sheet of the new firm. Okay, so now we will solve this problem. In this problem, we know that A and B are old partners and they admitted C into partnership. The role ratio 5:3 is given in the problem, that is 5/8 and 3/8. New ratio is not given and share given to C is given rupees 1/3. Okay. Sacrifice in this problem, as old ratio is given and new ratio is not given, sacrifice ratio is same as old ratio, we know that. So the sacrifice ratio will be 5:3. Now we will calculate goodwill, adjustment of goodwill. Firm's goodwill is given in the problem rupees 72,000. From that goodwill we have to calculate C's share of goodwill. So C's share of goodwill is equal to 72,000, that is firm's goodwill, into his share given to him 1/3. So C's share of goodwill is rupees 24,000. In this problem C is not bringing any cash for goodwill premium. Therefore, as C has not brought his share of goodwill in cash, we have to pass the adjustment entry, that is C's current account debit to A's capital account and to B's capital account. C's share of goodwill 24,000 is distributed between the partners in their sacrifice ratio, that is 5:3. They told us to prepare revaluation account, partners capital account and balance sheet of the reconstituted firm as on 1st April 2017. I have not drawn cash account because we will prepare adjustment of cash directly in the balance sheet. Okay, as there are no adjustments. Now I have made the posting of balance sheet items. So let us discuss this posting. See the liability side of your balance sheet in the problem. Liability side, creditors are given rupees 45,000. I have written the amount in inner column as there is an adjustment. Then capitals, credit side of capital account, and general reserve is distributed between the partners distributed between the old partners in their old profit sharing ratio, that is 5:3. So total general reserve is 48,000 after distribution, for A 30,000 and B 18,000. Now see the asset side. There is an existing goodwill in the balance sheet rupees 20,000. So we have to return off the existing goodwill first. So we have to pass the entry in debit side of partners capital account to goodwill account. The goodwill return off A 12,500 and B 7,500, existing goodwill return off. The entry is A's capital account debit, B's capital account debit to goodwill account. Existing goodwill is written off. Okay. Now next item, land and building and machinery. We will write the amounts in inner column. 28,000 and 35,000. Amount of stock is in outer column. Amount of debtors is in inner column, and as we will make the adjustment of amount of cash, its amount will be in inner column. I have not written the amount of investment because see the last adjustment. In last adjustment they told us that A and B took over investment. So there will not be any investment in the reconstituted balance sheet. So I have not written the old investment here. At the time of solving that adjustment, I will explain the solution. Okay. Now there is profit and loss account in the balance sheet asset side. I have transferred profit and loss account in partners capital account debit side and distributed between the partners. So the entry will be A's capital account debit 13,750, B's capital account debit 8,250 to profit and loss account, the total amount. Okay. Now we will solve adjustment. See the first adjustment. They told us that they admitted C as a new partner for 1/3 share. First adjustment, A, C is to contribute rupees 86,000 as his share of capital. Means C is bringing rupees 86,000 cash into business as his capital. So we will add that amount in cash account. Add capital brought 86,000 and the total amount will be 91,500. And the second posting will be in capital account by cash account 86,000 in C's column. Okay. Next adjustment. Goodwill of the firm is valued at rupees 72,000. We have calculated share of C's goodwill, which is 24,000 as per our calculation, and C is not bringing cash for goodwill, so we will pass adjustment entry as discussed before. C's current account debit to A's capital account to B's capital account. So the entry will be by C's current account. 24,000 will be distributed between the partners in the sacrifice ratio. So 15,000 and 9,000. Okay. Next adjustment. Land and building valued at rupees 38,000. So we have to make the value of land and building rupees 38,000. It means appreciation of rupees 10,000. So add appreciation 10,000, which will be 38,000, and appreciation in asset means profit. So buy land and building 10,000. Now in case of machinery, they told us to revalue it at rupees 45,000. So we have to make 45,000 outer column. That means appreciation of rupees 10,000. And in revaluation account credit side, buy machinery 10,000. Okay. Next adjustment. An amount of rupees 1,000 due from first debtor is to be written off as no longer receivable. It means rupees 1,000 is bad debts. So we will deduct from debtors less bad debts rupees 1,000. Amount will be 24,000. Okay. Now see the next part. Provision for doubtful debts on remaining debtors is to be maintained at the current rate. It means rate of provision should be same, just like the old balance sheet. See the balance sheet given in the problem. The debtors are rupees 25,000 and provision is rupees 2,500. It means 10% of 25,000. So they told us that this rate should be maintained here. So now our debtors are rupees 24,000 after deducting bad debts. Now we will maintain 10% provision for doubtful debts on debtors, that is 24,000. So less provision for doubtful debts 2,400, that will be 21,600. Now posting in revaluation account. See, old provision for doubtful debts was rupees 2,500. Now they told us that there are bad debts of rupees 1,000. So we will make provision from old provision 2,500 minus 1,000 bad debts. So the provision will remain rupees 1,500 as it is. Now they told us to provide 10% of these debtors, means total provision should be 2,400. As we have old provision remaining of rupees 1,500 and new provision should be rupees 2,400, that means now we have to make adjustment of 900 rupees only in revaluation account, because old provision rupees 1,500 and new provision should be 2,400. Difference between old and new provision is rupees 900 only. So we will make entry of 900 in revaluation account while increasing the provision by rupees 900. This is the meaning of this adjustment. So to provision for doubtful debts rupees 900. Okay. Next adjustment. An old typewriter previously written off is now brought into the books at rupees 700. One asset is there which was previously written off. We will brought it in the account. So our asset is increasing. Typewriter of rupees 700. Our asset is increasing means our profit. So buy typewriter rupees 700. Next adjustment. Out of total insurance premium paid, rupees 1,000 to be treated as prepaid insurance. So prepaid insurance we have to provide rupees 1,000, which is our asset. So we will write here prepaid insurance. Amount is 1,000, and as assets are increasing, buy prepaid insurance $1,000. Okay. Next adjustment. A liability of rupees 3,200 included in creditors is not likely to arise. So we will deduct from creditors, as the liability is not likely to arise. We have to reduce the creditors by rupees 3,200. So less not likely to arise 3,200. It is 41,800, and we are reducing the liability, which is our profit. So revaluation account credit side, creditors reduction is of rupees 3,200. Okay. Next adjustment. Investment are valued at rupees 40,000. Now see the adjustment properly. In old balance sheet, investment was given rupees 25,000, and they told us that investments are valued at rupees 40,000. It means there is increase of rupees 15,000 in the investment. Our asset is increasing, so we will enter that profit here by investment 15,000. 15,000, increase of rupees 15,000, as old investment was rupees 25,000 and they are valuing investment at rupees 40,000. So difference of rupees 15,000 is our profit. Now next part of that adjustment is A and B took over the investment at this value in their old profit sharing ratio. Now value of their investment is rupees 40,000, but we will not show this investment in asset side, because they told us that the old partners, that is A and B, are taken over the investment in their old profit sharing ratio. So this entry will be in debit side of partners capital account to investment. Now we have to distribute 40,000 rupees investment between them in their old profit sharing ratio, which will be 25,000 and 15,000. Okay. Now they told us to prepare the accounts, means in this problem no need of making adjustment of capitals. So we have not calculated new profit sharing ratio as there is no need. Now we will tally the problem. First, revaluation account. Make the total of credit side of revaluation account. It is 39,900. So 39,900. We will deduct 900 from 39,900. The difference will be 39,000, which will be distributed between the old partners in their old profit sharing ratio. So two partners capital account, A and B, we will distribute this amount in their old profit sharing ratio, which is 5:3. So you can see, I will teach again the distribution of profit, distribution of any amount. So we will distribute 39,000 in the ratio of 5:3. It means we make addition of 5 plus 3, 8. We will divide by 8. So the division will be 4875. And now 4875 into 5 will be first partner share, and 4875 into 3 will be second partner share. Okay. In this way we will distribute this amount, and the distribution will be 24,375 of A and 14,625 of B. Now we will make second posting of this entry, that is credit side of partners capital account by revaluation account. $24,375, 14,625 and dash. Okay. Now we will tally partners capital account. We are not adjusting partners capital account in their new profit sharing ratio, as they have not told us to do so. Now we will tally these partners capital account. First, A's capital account. We have to make the total of credit side and total of debit side on rough paper. Total of credit side is 1,24,375. 1,24,375. And now we will deduct total of these amounts from 1,24,375. So the difference will be 73,125 of Mr. A. Now Mr. B. Credit total of B's capital account, that is B's column, is 86,625. We will deduct total of debit side of Mr. B from 86,625 and the difference is 55,875. And now third partner, credit total is 86,000. There is no amount in debit side, so the balance will be 86,000. Now the heading will be to balance carried down, and we will transfer these balances in balance sheet liability side, capitals A, B and C. And 86,000. Now C's current account, we will transfer C's current account in asset side as usual. C's current account 24,000. I have limited space here. 24,000. Now you have to tally the balance sheet. I don't have space here to write the amount properly in the balance sheet. See the journal entries now. I have passed journal entries. First journal entry is of transferring general reserve to partners capital account. General reserve transferred and distributed in their old profit sharing ratio. Second entry is of existing goodwill written off. Existing goodwill means the goodwill given in the balance sheet, 20,000 is written off between the old partners. Then profit and loss account, that is accumulated loss given in the balance sheet, is transferred to partners capital account and distributed in old ratio. Then C brought capital rupees 86,000, so cash account debit 86,000, so C's capital account 86,000. Then adjustment of goodwill, as C is not bringing cash for goodwill, so C's current account debit to A's capital account to B's capital account. Then next entry is of bad debts written off. They told us that rupees 1,000 are our bad debts, so this entry should be there. Bad debts account debit 1,000 to debtors account, bad debts written off. Then these bad debts were made from provision, so this will be the entry, provision for doubtful debts account debit to bad debts account 1,000. And old provision and new provision, difference between these provisions is rupees 900, as I told you while solving the problem. So this difference will be transferred to revaluation account, so entry will be revaluation account debit to provision for doubtful debts account. This is the entry. Then revaluation of other assets, single combined entry is made here. All land and building account debit, machinery account debit, typewriter account debit, prepaid insurance account debit, investment account debit, sundry creditors account debit to revaluation account, assets and liabilities revalued. And then the final entry, that is revaluation profit distributed between the partners in their old profit sharing ratio. So the entry will be revaluation account debit 39,000 to A's capital account to B's capital account, revaluation profit distributed. Okay.